do, baby? It's the big homie, Derek Demure, spinning the block media, and I had to spin the block on Stephen A. Smith receiving backlash for his recent comments about the Lakers' Big Three. If you're unaware of the comments that Stephen A. made about the Lakers' new Big Three, let's get into exactly what he said.
I just got to say it, y'all. Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Somebody had to say it, so I'm saying it. Your three top players are white dudes? Really? This ain't
I
golf. This ain't baseball.
wow.
Hell, it ain't even soccer.
All right, now let's contextualize his comments. Stephen A. know damn well if this was said by a white commentator on black players, this would definitely be a racial issue. Yeah, you could say it was commentary, you could say it was basketball analysis, but you can't just leave it there. This was clearly racial bias, in my opinion. Why? Because you can't say a team can't win a championship with three white players being the centerpiece of that organization. Now, where I do agree with him is that the Lakers can't win a championship with those three players because I don't think Austin Reeves and their new acquisition, Welser, whatever his name is, I just don't believe those are top-notch caliber players, so to speak. But I do believe you could win a championship with a big three such as Luka, Jokic, and maybe Cooper Flag. You know, that along with some good role players, some good bench players. I think they'll have a damn good chance at a run at it. Now, not only did Stephen A. not apologize for what came across to me as racial bias, he also doubled down on it. And we're going to watch the video of Stephen A. doubling down on what he had to say.
People want to get at me because of what I said, and there's this whole brouhaha going on because, racism and racist comes into play because I pointed out about the Lakers being led by three white dudes and how that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna win you a championship. When's the last time white dudes, three white dudes, a team led by three white dudes won a championship? And obviously there's a lot of people out there saying that I should not have said what I said and they call it racist and all of this other stuff. I don't want to hear that. I'm not backing up one bit. This is about basketball. We're talking basketball. We know that even in the sport of basketball, there have been great white players. There's the Larry Birds, there's the Kevin McHale's, there's the Steve Nashes of the world, the Dirk Nowitzki's, the Manu Ginobili's, the John Stockton's, the all-time assist and steals leader in NBA history. Okay? We looking at Cooper Flag right now, who's going to be a superstar in this league, Con Knipple in Charlotte. We've seen great white players throughout. What I said, and I'm going to reiterate this again, is when have we seen a team with three of its top players who happen to be white delivering a championship? Can we talk basketball?
Hey, you can say that all day, and we're definitely talking basketball. But you cannot say that no team can win the championship with three players as their main three key players. I just don't believe that. And I think there's a bunch of other people out there that don't believe that. But no lie, I can see Stephen A. running for office because he sounds just like a politician, trying to justify his comments. Yeah, it's about basketball, but you also made it about race when you named golf, which is a predominantly white sport. You made it about race. When you said they can't win a championship with three white dudes as your main players, you made it about race. Saying if you don't have one black player as a key element on your team makes it about race, not just about basketball. So you did that to yourself. Now, will he lose his job at ESPN over this? No. He'll probably be reprimanded quietly, most likely clean up his comments. As you can see in that last clip, he tried to clean it up a little bit by naming other great white players. However, none of those white players were a trio on one team. Of course, he had him saying that no three white players can bring a championship to a team. Now, I mean, he just doubled down on that, but this coming week, I do expect him to backtrack a little bit on first take. if not completely, because the powers that be are going to make him do that. But let me tell y'all, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Did this come off as racist to you? Because even if we don't like to admit it, there is a such thing as black people being racist. Now, we might not be racist for the same reason or in the same fashion as others. Like, we don't hate other races just because of their color, the color of their skin. But we often, me speaking as a black person, we often don't like them due to history. So, I mean, y'all keep it 100 in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. This the big homie Derek Demure, Spinning the Block Media, and I'm out.